Hello everyone. So in this demo, I'm going to show you the RPA robotic automation process using the AI Builder and Microsoft Power Automate. So this is the AI Builder that does all these functionalities. So what we do here, we train the model with the PDF files or whatever data we want to wish to have, and then we can use that model in the Microsoft Power Automate to get the desired results. So this is the flow that I'm going to use in this demo. Now, to begin with, we need to have a storage that will, in my case, I have three storages over here or folders over here. So for this demo, I'm using SharePoint as a storage purpose. Other than that, we can use OneDrive or local storage. So I'm taking an example of a vendor. So for example, we have a vendors folder, and in this we have multiple vendors folders. So for example, I have one vendor one which includes two of their invoices. Let me show you. Like, this is the invoice, and my target is to get the PO number and the quantities and its SKU numbers. So once the flow has processed these two files, it will store the data that I want. It will scrap it from the PDF file, and then it will store it in the scrap data Excel file over here. For the storage, we can use SQL Server, we can use Dataverse, and we can use Excel. So here I'm using an Excel file to store the data. Also, I have another extra file that I'm using to store the status of the file along with the file details. So once the data is stored, the flow will get the files from this window one or whatever folder is there, and it will archive it into the archived files, and if it's failed, it will move it into the failed files. We can also set up the notification in the flow, so once if it's successful or if it's failed, it will automatically send an email to the person who is handling and let him know that the following file with following details has been failed or it's been successful. Now let's run the flow. So right now it's getting the files from the folder, and then it will pass them to the AI builder, and then AI builder will scrap the data out of them, and then it will store them into the Excel as I have shown before. Let's wait for the flow to complete, and we can keep an eye on this table over here. So you can see over here the data is already copied that I wanted to have. This is the PO number, and this is the data of this desired PO number. Now it's processing the another file. We can see the difference over here. So this whole data, this belongs to this particular PO, and this whole data, it belongs to this particular PO. So it has done the processing of the two files, and now it will archive the files from this vendor one folder. Also, we can then go to this file and check the status of our file. So we can see they have been successfully scrapped. If there was an error, it would have shown the status as failed along with the error message from the flow. And okay, so now it's archiving the files, and we can refresh to see if they are here or not. We can see they're already gone, and we can check them in the archived files in their desired folders, and we can see them here. So this is the whole progress of it, and for this whole process we can do the security or validation check as well. We can set up the notifications or email notifications as well, and We just have to train the model with whatever data we want to get, and then just come up with the flow, and then we have our RPA ready. So moreover, for the flow, we can also schedule it. We can schedule it once a day, twice a day, or once in a week, twice in a week, or at a particular time. For example, 4 p.m. at a day, we want this flow to run, or we can also manually trigger it. So that's all from me. Thank you.